Hey, Bay Life kids, I'm Tia, your host. Welcome to Kidapalooza! And as you can tell, it's crazy hair night. We have an awesome Kidapalooza plan, so let's get into it. Get ready to get crazy. In the worship segment, we're calling Sing It. Get ready to get messy with shavy cream and water guns. In the segment, we're calling Play It. Pastor Travis and his wife Mickey are bringing the word in the teach time, we're calling Check It. And finally, my friend Kat will help you continue the conversation in the small group time we call Rep It. Well, that's enough for me for now. Let's throw it over to Mr. Steven and Mr. Ben, the hostess with the mostest. Let's get this party started. Whoop, whoop.
Thank you, Tia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Love my hair, don't you?
I love your hair, Mr. Ben.
I love my hair.
Glad
My glasses
I'm
are crooked,
wearing
though.
my
there
hair.
we go.
We hope you at home are wearing your hair. First things first, if you're wearing your hair, mom and dad take a picture of all the hair. So
Pause.
we got.
The picture has been taken, perhaps, but they don't know what to do with the picture.
They don't know what
yet.
to do with the picture.
So let me
Maybe the
tell
picture's been
you.
taken.
I'll explain what to do with that picture.
Tell us, Mr. Ben.
Here's what you're gonna do, parents. You're gonna take that picture right there on your phone, your tablet, your laptop, whatever it is. You're gonna go to a very special
device,
any
as
kind
it
of
were.
device that
Yep.
takes relatively good pictures, which
Or not good pictures. We're fine with that too.
fuzzy ones are great.
That'll be fine.
You're gonna take those pictures, all right, and you're gonna go to baylife.org/KPA, the same website they went to register for this awesome show. And there's a new button there.
There's a new button.
Upload.
There's gonna be a new button. It's gonna say upload.
Click the upload button. Put your name and your email address, and then click the file button and add that picture so that we can see what you guys are doing at home. So here's what we're gonna do. Mr. Steven, you and I are gonna photobomb.
Right, we're gonna photobomb
picture.
their homes.
Photobomb their homes. So
Yeah,
kids,
yeah, right.
get in front of the TV
screen.
or whatever the screen you're watching it on.
iPhone screen, whatever
Parents,
you got.
get ready to
iPad,
take that
do a thing.
picture.
We're kind of on a Macintosh thing.
On the count of three, we're gonna photobomb thee. You ready? One,
All right.
two, three. All right.
All right, that's perfect. So if you did that, you took a picture, and so you're gonna go to baylife.org/KPA, click the upload button, and you're gonna share that picture that you took with me and Mr. Ben, and you're gonna put that online. We're gonna share those pictures on our Facebook page and next week's episode. We're gonna have so much fun. So all the things that you take throughout the week, we're gonna be interacting with you. We're gonna be sharing those things on our Facebook and our YouTube and our website. So moms and dads, be aware that we're gonna do that, but this is how we're gonna create that interaction that we love here at Bay Life, so that we can see you, you can see us, we can see us when we see you.
Yes.
It's way, way cool.
And I secretly hope this makes me Insta-famous.
I want to be Insta-famous.
I've never trended on anything in social media.
I've never trended on Twitter.
Maybe this is that time. I'm just saying, I got the hair. It's in the
Hashtag Ben
air.
and Steve, right?
Hashtag Ben and Steve.
Hashtag Ben and Steve. It's not Ben and Jerry's, but it's just as flavorful. So
yes, we're bringing that flavor.
we're bringing that flavor.
This is episode 1 of 4, so we got a lot more flavor to bring.
Tia, are we bringing the flavor?
We got some friends back here behind the camera that we might bring into this.
We might bring them in. Tia, are we bringing the flavor? Tia says we are definitely bringing the flavor. She said 100% flavor. I couldn't understand.
All I see is her smile, which means we're doing something right.
Yeah.
Because when we're not, Tia gets very angry.
She does. She tends to, well, I mean, angry's not a real, upset, frustrated, miserable. I don't know.
But her favorite phrase is, I'm so dead.
Well, she's also
That's
screaming.
how you know you're trending.
Yeah.
When Miss Tia looks at you and goes,
hashtag Tia's screaming. All right,
yes.
so here we go.
Hey, so here's how this is gonna go.
Right.
We just talked about uploading content so we can see you. This is how we're gonna interact.
Yep.
But we have a ton of things coming at you in all these episodes.
Loads of
we
things.
we have friends coming out our ears that are gonna do lots of fun stuff with us. We have Miss Wendy and some praise team kids gonna do worship. I think Mr. Chad is here. He's gonna be our games guy.
Mr. Chad and the games guy, you can't go wrong with Mr. Chad. Chad.
Everybody at home, ready?
Chad.
It's gonna be
so remember the chant,
awesome.
because we're gonna start the chant before we kick it to Mr.
Absolutely.
Chad. So remember the chant, because Mr. Chad's got to get hyped up. You got to hype up Mr. Chad, all right? Here we go.
We got friends that are going to help us do small group time. We have a very special friend that's going to help us teach some of our lessons. Mr. Steve.
Yes, Mr. Ben.
I need you to just kind of get yourself situated a little bit.
I'm trying to soak it in.
And then what I want you to do is I want you to take a big, deep breath in your nose.
kind of sour.
Yeah, not what I was expecting.
Why does it burn?
I thought it's gonna smell like Kidapalooza, but it just kind of.
It just smells like kids.
It just kind of smells like kid.
Yeah, like smells like disappointment and bad socks.
It just smells like sweat in here.
It really does.
Could be the wig.
It's a lot. It could be the wig. These lights are pretty
hot. But
hot.
I'm pretty sure if you take all those smells and put them in a pot and mix them together, it smells like Kidapalooza.
That's exactly what I'm thinking, Mr. Ben.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And the first thing, and quite possibly
one of
my favorite things.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
All these things are my favorite things, or else they wouldn't be in this
Everything
episode.
is your favorite thing, Mr. Ben. It's kind of crazy.
I have a lot of
looking
favorites.
at you, like you have like all the favorite things.
Yes, all the favorite things. But listen, worship is one of my favorite things.
Mine too. I love it.
And
it's
worship at Kidapalooza is one of my favorite things.
Live. It's so amazing.
But here's how we're going to do this. Our good friend and worship pastor, Miss Darnisha.
We're going to hear from her?
She wants to say a couple of words about worship and what it means to worship in this context of dancing around, worshiping our guts out.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you, but I'm ready to send it to Miss Darnisha.
Let's send it over to Miss Darnisha.
Miss Darnisha.
What do you got for us?
Hi, everybody. Pastor Darnisha here. Hey, Stephen and Ben wanted me to take just a second to tell you, why do we worship? Well, number one, we worship because God is worthy to be worshiped. He's authority over everything, and he's worthy of it. Number two, we worship the Lord because Jesus died for our sin and has saved us from sin and death and separation from God for all of eternity. That is why we worship him. Okay, now how do we worship him? We worship God with all of our heart, with all of our mind, and with all of our strength. That means we use our mouths, we use our whole body, we use our hands, we use our feet, we use everything to give him praise. Now, are you ready? If you're ready, here we go.
Give me a J.
J, you got your J, you got your J.
Give me an E.
E, you got your E, you got your E.
Give me an S.
S, you got your S, you got your S.
Give me a U.
U, you got your U, you got your U.
Give me an S.
S, you got your S, you got your S.
What's that smell?
Jesus.
King of kings,
Jesus.
Lord of lords.
Jesus.
He's coming back.
Jesus.
Not bad, not bad. But I know you can do better. And you know you can do better. So let's try it again. Here we go. All right. Give me a J.
J, you got your J, you got your J.
Give me an E.
E, you got your E, you got your E.
Give me an S.
S, you got your S, you got your S.
Give me a U.
U, you got your U, you got your U.
Give me an S.
S, you got your S, you got your
Yeah, what's that smell?
Jesus.
King of kings,
Jesus.
Lord of lords.
Jesus.
He's coming back.
Jesus.
What's that smell?
Jesus.
King of kings,
Jesus.
Lord of lords.
Jesus.
He's coming back.
Woo!
your mercy endureth forever.
Lord, you are good, yeah.
Lord, you are good and your mercy endureth forever.
People from every nation,
People from every nation and tongue, from generation to generation, we worship you.
hallelujah.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. We worship you for who you are.
Say it again, say it again, say it.
We worship you.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. We worship you for who you are.
You are good, Lord.
You are good.
Hey. Say, Lord, you are.
Lord, you are good and your mercy endureth forever.
Say, Lord, you are good, yeah.
Lord, you are good and your mercy endureth forever.
People from every nation,
People from every nation and tongue, from generation to generation, we worship you.
hallelujah.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. We worship you for who you are.
Oh, we worship you.
We worship you.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. We worship you for who you are. You are good.
Say all the
Time and all the time, you are good.
Say it again, say it.
You are good. All the time and all the time, you are good.
Say you are
good. All the time,
time.
and all the time,
time.
you are good.
Say it again, yeah.
You are good.
Yeah.
All the time and all the time, you are good.
Lord, you are good. Say,
Lord, you are good and your mercy endureth forever.
Lord, you are good, so
Lord, you
good.
are good and your mercy endureth forever.
Say, Lord, you are good,
Lord, you
yeah.
are good and your mercy endureth forever.
Say it one more time, one more time.
Lord, you are good and your mercy endureth forever.
People from every nation,
People from every nation and tongue, from generation to generation, we worship you.
hallelujah.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. We worship you for who you are.
Oh, yeah.
We worship you.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. We worship you for who you are.
For who you are.
Who you are.
For who you are.
You are
good. Yeah.
Whoa! That was incredible, Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben, give me a J.
J?
Yeah.
I got a J.
You
I
got a J? You
Mr.
got a J?
Steven, give me an E.
I think this.
I think that's right.
E. Mr. Ben, give me an S. Like that?
S.
Now give me a U.
No, you give me.
I'm
U.
gonna give you. I'm giving you a U
There's
right now.
the U.
U.
How about?
Give me an S.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
it's just.
Yeah, that'll work.
Whew. What does that
Nice.
spell?
Tacos.
No,
I'm not good at spelling.
I think it actually spells Jesus.
I think it does spell Jesus.
Ooh,
Well,
man,
not even.
that
I think.
was
I know for
so
a fact it spells Jesus.
much
It
fun.
spells Jesus.
We are starting this episode off with a bang.
We are. That was
worship
incredible.
incredible.
Miss Darnisha can sing her guts out.
And-
she was singing with Mickey too.
And those
Mickey's
kids
incredible.
danced
They
so well.
were incredible, weren't they?
Hey, I got a question though.
Yeah. What do you got?
In that song, "Give Me a J,"
Yeah.
the person singing that song didn't sound a lot like Miss Darnisha.
She didn't. That's right. That's
think
right.
it was a he.
It was a he. It was you. Was it you? Might have been you.
I think it was.
It could have been you.
Anyway, hey, I got a question for you, Mr. Steve.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you know what this is?
It looks like a half-drunk bottle of water, which in my house is loads. I mean, is it half full or is it half empty? I don't really know.
I'm an optimist. It's always half full.
It's always half full? I look like I have a half-full bottle of water as well.
So a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, people used to take bottles like this and see if they could flip them.
Yeah.
And get them to land on
I was never really good at it.
the table.
Okay, my son Jonah, who's like 15, he's super good at it.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's pretty good at it.
That's cool.
Is Judah, so your son's not 15, but he's really good at it.
He's actually 6, and he's pretty decent. I'm not going to lie.
All right.
So I thought we would try it real quick just to see what would happen.
Okay, so you at home, the idea
if you got a bottle of water like
water,
this, drink
half
it.
bottle of water.
Try to figure out where it needs to be.
Get it down like a lot, like lower than half.
See if you can just. Nope. Let's try
hold
it again.
it. No, because like I'm gonna practice. Get yourself a couple of practice those. If you don't have one, just pause the video real quick. I'm not good at it.
So we got to kind of watch.
Right. Okay. So I think
you
gotta grab it from the tip, and then you give a good like.
Yep.
Oh, that was super close.
Ooh.
Okay. So
there might be too much water. Hang on.
All right. So we've got 2 practice throws in. Really? Just right on the floor, huh? Nice.
Yeah,
All right, you did it, nailed it. Okay, cool. So here's the thing. So what we want you to do at home is grab yourselves a bottle of water and you're gonna compete against me and Mr. Ben. Now, the first one to land it wins.
If I land it in 3
If you land it in 3.
You beat me if you landed in 2 tries.
And then we want to see you next to your 2-try bottle. You load it up at baylife.org/KPA at the upload site, moms and dads, and you let us know by how many hands you held, how many fingers you held up, how many hands? I mean, like 13 hands. Like how many fingers you held up, how many flips it took you to land your bottle. Okay,
right,
ready?
Here
we go. Ready?
Let me move my clipboard out of the way.
All right, ready? So, no.
Oh, that's not even close.
No, I wasn't even. Oh! 2! Mr. Ben got 2.
You have to land it.
You got to land it in 2.
The first time.
Dude, I'm no good at this. All right, but I'm a
It's all
first
on
timer.
the wrist, bro.
I'm a first timer, so like I don't do this at all. So if you can do it in less tries than me, all right, you can do it in less tries than me.
Whoa! He's almost there.
Yeah! Let's go! I've never done that.
I'm gonna try to.
I've never done that. Like the first time, 100%. What are you doing, Mr. Ben?
This is not just a Pringles can.
It is not. I have a Pringles can right here, but I don't know what it's for.
This is next level.
Hello.
Flip the bottle.
What's going on? Into the. Dude, it's my first time. I landed a bottle for the first time. This is crazy.
If it falls off the front of my table right here, I'm done.
Can you hold it?
I'm gonna have to hold it
because
I don't want it to slide. So let's see.
All right. So you go. All right, you're gonna go. Oh. First, and you're out. All right, here we go. Ready? And
if you have Pringles at home,
you got Pringles, give it a try.
Munch the whole thing. Clean out the container.
Just drain it.
And just start bottle flipping for days. It'll be fun.
It'll be so fun.
That leads me in, Steven, to the next thing we got going on.
What do we got going on, Mr. Ben?
It's my buddy Chad.
Dude!
Mr. Chad
is
here for the entire month.
The entire month?
For all episodes to play games with us.
How could we get somebody as awesome as Mr. Chad for a whole month?
But in order to pump him up, to make him go, I think there's a chant. Is it?
It begins with a C.
And I think we need to start with like a whisper.
Rhymes with rad.
I think Chad. Mr. Chad, take it.
Yo, what's up, Kidapalooza 2020? How you doing? Yeah! My name's Mr. Chad, and this is Play It for episode 1, game number 1. We're gonna be playing something with our crazy hairdos, as you can tell, because my good friend Carter has his natural hair and Bree has a wig. Anyways, if you're at home, you should have a cup of clips, kind of like hair clips. There's 12 in here. You can play one on against someone else, or if you got 4 kids, give them 3. I don't know. Divide it up. It'll be fun, parents. You got your own packet at home. And when 60 seconds are going to go on the clock here, we're going to see how many clips we can jam into our hair. We're going to be judging 2 things. Who can get rid of the clips the quickest, and who has the craziest amounts of hair craziness. Now, before we get started, remember, you too, we want you to take photos. We want you to take videos because we want to see you post it. All right. You guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Please, I need you to quiet down, sir. Are you guys ready? Studio audience, are you ready? 60 seconds on the clock. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Go. Get in there, try to throw as many clips in the air as you can, as fast as you can. This is craziness. Take your video, take your pictures. This could be amazing. I can't believe this is happening. Oh, the chaos. You can see all the clips and the hair clips. I think that's a word. Here we go, guys. We got how much time we have on the clock? How much time we have on the clock? We got about 30 seconds. Here we go, guys. We can go quicker. How many more clips we got? We got a couple here. We got a couple in there. She's got this going down. She probably runs her own hair salon. This is unbelievable. It's like prom, but not. Could it be? Could it be? It might be. All right, here we go, guys. Time's wasted down. We got about 15 seconds or so. Here we go. Good job, Wes. Please. Good. You guys are so... Look at the excitement. Look at the cheers. She's done first. All right, let's kill the clock. Nice work. I'm going to have to give it to the ladies. If you guys are the winners, make some noise for these guys. Beautiful job. Unbelievable. I've never seen so much excitement since my birthday. All right, we'll see you guys in just a few minutes. All right, parents, we have a sensory option for you on this game. My good friend Ben here, very photogenic, you're gonna get a picture of Ben, throw it on a shower wall, car wall, someplace where you can get pretty messy. Fill up your own hand with some shaving cream, just like that. Excellent. And you're gonna shove it in the face of the, put it all over Ben's face. I mean, whatever. Get a water gun, clean it off. First one to do it wins. What'd you do? Yo, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to episode 1, game number 2. Today, we're gonna do something really crazy and fun. Parents at home, make sure you're in an area that can get pretty messy. This is gonna be the shaving cream squirt blast off water game. Remember, you're gonna put some shaving cream on their faces, then make sure you leave a little place for them to breathe, because breathing is good. Okay, great. And your other partner here will have a water gun, and in 60 seconds, they're gonna see who will be the first one to get most of their face clean. All right, you're gonna be squirting them probably about, I don't know, 3 feet away or so, not too far. Take a look at the camera, you guys. Take a look at the camera, look at this. See that? Nice and lathered, right? We'll teach you how to shave later, right? You know what I'm saying. So we're gonna put 60 seconds on the clock. Studio audience, let me hear you. You guys ready for this? This is crazy. This is a messy one, a messy one. If you wanna take it to the front porch, you can. Do it on some tile, whatever it takes. Are you ready, my man? Tyler, Wesley, you guys ready to do this? Look how mad and angry in the game face is. Good, no smiling. All right, parents, let's do this. This game will begin in 3, 2, 1, let's go! They're unloading the water guns quickly. Try to get the shaving cream off their face. Once again, guys, please take your videos. Please take your cameras. Take some pictures, because we got to see how this gets uploaded. Oh, we got to sneeze. In the middle of all this. Insane. Keep it going. Go, 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 go. Very good. He's getting a waft perfectly down the nose. Nice. The goggles are clear. Let's see how much time we have on the clock. Looks like we got a little bit. We're good. We got some time. Pace yourselves. Oh, we have a misfire. A misfire. Let me see how this is going over here. Ah, perfect job. It's coming off a little bit. Keep it going, Wesley. You were trained for this. Oh, this is perfect. You stayed perfectly calm during this time. Here we go, 20 seconds. Guys, it's gonna be great. It's going down the wire, to the wire. Who's gonna make it the cleanest? This looks pretty great. Keep it going, keep it going. Which side? Which side? We're almost out. You're almost out of ammo. We got 10 seconds or so. Wesley, you got it. Keep it going. Here, 5, 4, 3, 2, kill it. Nice job. This man still has a lot to do. This right here is our winner, folks. Give it up. Make some noise for these guys. Beautiful job. Take your pictures, take your video, load it on to baylife.org/KPA. We want to see how messy it gets. We're going to take it back to Stephen and Ben. See you next week.
What happened?
I don't know.
I can't feel my face.
I felt like game time happened really fast.
It really was.
And
I think I got shaving cream in my brain.
I didn't get any shaving cream. I don't know why.
I got all of it, I'm pretty sure.
But I can't see.
Well,
is there something in my face?
I think everything is in your face, Mr. Ben.
Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, what is that? Oh.
How did that get stuck on my ear?
Huh.
That really hurt.
Oh, I didn't get any shaving cream. I'm all clean.
All right, well, let's clean it up real quick, Mr. Ben.
Okay. And we're back. All cleaned up.
All cleaned up,
ready
to get to the next thing.
What? You're looking at me like I have a problem.
You got a little something right here. No, not over there. A little something. How did you get? Ow! How'd you get hair clips in your beard?
I don't know.
One, it's a glorious beard because it can actually hold hair clips.
All right.
No, you got.
Why are you still looking at me funny?
Because you're still like a little something else right there. Yeah, there it is. You got it. All right.
Whoa, there's like a gray hair in that one.
Dude, well, you're getting old.
Oh, look, there's another one. Now I'm clean. Did I get it all?
Yep. Smooth.
Okay, smooth.
Smooth.
Well,
Smooth.
Smooth as you can get with a beard on your face.
I suppose that's true.
Yes.
I suppose that's true. So
that game time
that
was incredible.
That was really, really good time.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chad.
Mr. Chad, and our games team. Our games team volunteers, they are hilarious guys. We're so glad we're hanging out with you guys, and we're so glad we're hanging out with those guys, and we're so glad we're hanging out with these guys.
I'm glad I'm hanging out with that guy.
Seriously, we're so glad.
Steven, I got another question for you.
What do you got for me, Mr. Ben?
What's next?
What's next?
I have an idea.
What's next? What's next is one of the coolest aspects of Kidapalooza that exists.
Ever.
And ever. Like in the history of ever. Because one, it is one of my favorite parts of anything. And that is because I am a natural storyteller. I was born to tell stories.
He's not lying. He loves to tell stories.
That's not even
He tells stories
right here.
all the time. That's why he's actually the communications guy here at Bay Life Church. It's his job to communicate.
I tell the stories.
Everything.
I tell the stories.
Guess what?
What?
They just walked in the room.
That is so exciting. You know what else? Guess what?
Guess what? What?
What? They're newlyweds. They're so cute. They're so cute.
They're newly married.
So cute. Like this, like Mr. Travis and Miss Mickey. But they're such
it's like
good friends,
Mr. Travis and Miss
yeah,
Mickey.
seriously. Well, it's like, yeah, wait. Like she's like pretty short.
They're cute. They're really cute together.
They are. They really are. It's a pretty impressive.
But here's what I like the most.
What do you like the most about them?
Sorry, I didn't mean to jump over you.
No,
there.
no, that's okay. What do you like the most?
They're cute, but man, they love telling people about Jesus.
They really do.
They
and
really do.
Not just do they love telling people about Jesus, but they're super duper good at it.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
One of my favorite things is to sit and listen to them talk about the stories in the Bible. So one, I told you I love stories. Two, you found out I'm a storyteller. And if a storyteller is telling you that he loves the stories from other people, you should listen to those people's stories because those are great stories.
So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna go listen to them right now, tell a great story about this person, Jesus, that we are checking out all month long. So without further ado, Mr. Travis, Miss Mickey, take it away.
What is up, Kidapalooza? Welcome to the first day and our Check It Out segment. Thank you to Steven and Ben for turning it over to us. My name is Mr. Travis, and like they said, this is my wife, Mickey.
Hi, guys.
And it's so cool that we're able to go through Kidapalooza together and you're able to watch from the comfort of your own home. Speaking of homes, we've been looking at homes over the last couple of weeks, last couple of months.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've kind of got a checklist of the things that we're looking at for the sort of home we would want to watch Kidapalooza from.
This is true. We have thought very long and hard about what we've wanted in a house for quite a long time now.
Yeah, for sure. We want a good house where we can watch Kidapalooza, and I think we're on the same page. I think we basically have like a one-for-one checklist. So maybe we walk through the checklist of the ideal house.
Let's tell our friends what our conversations have looked like in the past few months.
For sure. So for me, I'm looking for a house that looks awesome. It's got to look really, really, really cool. Maybe even be on some blue sand. That would be nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like a blue front yard. Also, I would love a house with a swimming pool. Right? Because it gets hot. It's Florida. Things are hot, and swimming is good.
Yeah.
I would also like a house with a bowling alley in it somewhere.
Ambitious.
The thing
I
is,
like it.
I don't even like bowling per se, but I just feel like it would be cool to say that I own a bowling alley.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, an ice skating and laser tag arena.
Ooh, okay.
And I think that about sums it up. That's what I'm looking for, which I'm sure is exactly what you want as well. That seems right up your alley.
Well, here's the thing, Mr. Travis. All those things sound really cool. And while I do think that all of those things would be fun to have in a house, when we started looking for houses, I was looking for something maybe a little bit different. To me, again, while all those things are cool.
Absolutely, yeah.
The most important things for me in a house were how strong the house is gonna be, right? I wanna make sure that I'm living in a house that's strong and that I don't have to do a lot of fixing to, because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not great at fixing things.
Sure, neither am I, yeah.
So to me, that's the first thing I was looking for when we started looking at houses, was how strong a house really was.
So I feel like we're saying the same thing, maybe just in a different way. Like you're looking for a house that is sturdy and stable and has a bowling alley in it, right?
Well, while it would be fun to have a bowling alley in our house, I don't know that that's the most important thing to me. Because here's the thing, I agree with you, the house should totally look cool, but maybe that's not the most important thing, because we live in Florida, okay?
This is true,
It rains a lot, and there are lots of thunderstorms, and sometimes we get hurricanes, and those are scary to me. So when we were getting ready to buy a house, I was looking for a house that was gonna be able to stay put in the storms.
And here's the thing, I totally agree with you. I just think the best way for a house to stay put is if you weigh it down with things like an ice skating rink and bowling balls and a swimming pool. Right? Because how's the house gonna go anywhere when there's that much stuff in it?
Right. Okay, Mr. Travis, while I agree with you that when you buy a house, you want it to stay where you bought it, right?
Yeah.
So I agree with you there. I don't know that bowling balls are gonna be the best way to weigh it down. There's gotta be something better, and it's called a foundation.
Okay.
Have you heard of that before?
I think I have, but you might need to unpack it for me. Maybe you can offer some sort of a demonstration.
Okay, all right. So let's go over to this table right here, and let's give an illustration of how a foundation works. All right, friends? So here we have a pile of cool blue sand, which is cool.
That was on my list of things.
On your list
I want
of
a
stuff.
house with a blue sand front yard.
Okay.
Yeah.
While it's awesome, you guys are familiar probably with sand, right? It's really pretty looking, but when you pick it up, it breaks apart really fast, doesn't it? It disintegrates, okay? So let's see what happens when we place a house on top.
Okay.
All right?
Okay,
Let's see
cool.
first what happens, okay? So here's our nice little church house. We're gonna place it at the top of our sand mountain.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So it stays put. At
Looks
least
great.
So it seems, right?
Yes.
But let's see what happens when it rains.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this the rain?
This is the rain.
Okay.
So friends, we're gonna pour some water around the house and over it, and let's see what happens to it when we pour some water, okay? Let's see how well it's gonna hold up.
Okay, fair. Let's
All right.
see who proves their point. No.
Oh no!
Okay, but it's
all right.
That's
All
bad.
right, that's probably good. Oh man.
Yeah, because the thing is you can't bowl when it's sideways because all the balls are gonna go in the gutter.
You can't bowl when the house is sideways. Do you guys see what happened?
I get it. Okay, you've proven your point. But I don't know what the solution is. How do you have a house that doesn't do this?
That's a good question. What is the solution? Okay, so let's try something a little bit different, okay?
Yeah.
Why don't we place the house on something that's maybe a little more sturdy.
Okay.
Something that's a little bit harder, something that's not gonna be moved so much.
Okay.
Okay?
Gotcha.
Why don't we try putting it on this rock?
Cool. Okay.
All right, so Mr. Travis, what I would like for you to do is place the rock on top of our mountain.
Okay.
Get it nice and firm. All right.
Awesome.
So now we're gonna place our house on top of this mountain.
Perfect.
So now, friends, we're gonna see what happens when it starts raining and storming on a house that is built on a rock solid foundation.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
All right, so
here comes the rain.
let it have the rain. Look at that. Look at all that rain.
What about some wind?
What about some wind?
It's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere.
And it didn't take any bowling balls to hold it down.
It didn't take any bowling balls to keep it down. Would you look at that, friends? Look at what happens when you build a house on a firm foundation. And maybe you would even use the term a cornerstone.
You know,
I've heard builders use that word on HGTV.
I have too. Yeah, Chip and Joanna Gaines talk about it all the time. So that reminds me of the verse that we've been studying this week for Kidapalooza. I think that verse talks about cornerstones.
Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and read that?
Yeah. Mickey, could you read it for us?
I will. All right. So we are in Acts chapter 4, verses 8 through 13. Let's read it together, okay? And it says, "Then Peter, filled with the Holy Spirit, said to them, 'Rulers of the people and elders, if we are being examined today concerning a good deed done to a crippled man, by what means this man has been healed, let it be known to all of you and to the people of Israel that by the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, whom you crucified, whom God raised from the dead, by him this man is standing before you well. This Jesus is the stone that was rejected by you and the builders, which has become the cornerstone.'"
That's what we're talking about.
That
is
is what we're talking about.
Okay,
That's right. That's right. "And there is salvation in no one else. For there is no other name under heaven given among men by which we must be saved. Now, when they saw the boldness of Peter and John and perceived that they were uneducated, common men, they were astonished. And they recognized that they had been with Jesus.
Wow. I feel like this whole house conversation is helping me understand what Acts says a little bit better. Because when Peter says that Jesus is the cornerstone, it's kind of like how this house can only survive the storms and the wind and the rain when it's built on that firm foundation.
That's right. That's exactly what they're saying in Acts.
So the whole idea here is that we need to build our lives on Jesus, the cornerstone, and what he did for us and how he shows us how to live so that we can have a life that is immovable and steadfast like this.
That's right. And that's what happens when we believe in Jesus. When we put our faith in Christ, he becomes our cornerstone. He becomes the foundation of our very lives. And what we do is we build our lives around what Jesus commands. We live our life the way Jesus asks us to. And we follow him, the way that we speak, the way that we act, the way that we treat our family and friends. We are to reflect Jesus, who is our cornerstone.
And you know, it's interesting you say that, because when you look at Peter and his friend who were both being questioned in our passage, the people questioning them noticed. They said, these people haven't been educated, but we can tell they were with Jesus. We can tell that they built their lives on the cornerstone of Jesus.
Yeah, and that can be true of us, right? When we put our faith in Jesus and we start acting like Jesus and becoming more like him, other people see it too, right? We want to tell our friends about Jesus. We want to make sure that the gospel is proclaimed. And the best way that we do that is building our lives on Jesus so that other people can know Jesus too.
That's so good. Well, I would love it if you all would take some time to discuss that in your house. Our friend Kat is going to have some questions for you to talk about as a family. But before we get there, we want to send it back to our friends Stephen and Ben as we talk about what it looks like for Jesus to be the cornerstone.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my lands. Incredible.
That story was awesome. And the illustration with the sand and the house and the water and the mess, and it really, really hit home for me.
It really, really hit home for me, too.
Loved it.
It was incredible. So one of the other things that we have is people, we want people like us who maybe, you know, they experience the stories that are shared with them.
Absolutely.
You know, they experience the stories.
And I think I found the person.
Yeah.
The only person I can think of.
Well, I know you were searching far and wide for a special online-only segment. And I didn't know who you got.
So here's the deal. I thought it'd be great if we could find somebody that could retell the story super, super fast for maybe our younger audience, kindergarten, first graders that might be hanging out at home right now. And I searched and I searched and I searched and I searched, and guess what? This guy's last name was the thing that was like, I got to get him in here. I got to get it.
You say that, it makes me think.
His last name, Mr. Steven.
Hold on. Is it like?
It's long. It's got almost every letter of the alphabet.
Okay, all right.
Get this. You ready?
Okay,
get this.
Go ahead.
His last name is Stanka-Burgerwitz.
You got the Swede.
You know him?
Dude, I've seen him on YouTube. It's Troy Stanka-Burgerwitz. The guy is amazing.
It's Troy Stanka-Burgerwitz.
You've never seen him on YouTube?
I haven't.
Dude, the guy is epic.
I found him on like a different YouTube.
Yeah, okay, all right.
So this guy, look, he searches far and wide to get every degree that he can possibly think of, which makes him
he is
super,
what we would
super
call
smart.
An academic.
He's like an academic on Mountain Dew and Pixie Sticks.
That's true. Okay. It's true. But here's the thing. The thing that I think is most impressive is he is a self-proclaimed academic.
So why don't we find out what that actually means? So, Troy, it's all on you, buddy.
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing here? Happy you could join, let me rephrase that. Happy I could join myself as you watched me talk. This right here is a friend of mine. His name is Fuzzy McBride. But yeah, enough of Fuzzy. You may not remember me, but let me just tell you quickly who I am. okay? My name is Troy Stinkaburgerwitz. I hail from the northern side of where you know where those universities are. I've got a degree. Oh yeah, you don't believe me? Watch this. There is a degree for right here. See how glossy it is? And I've also got a second degree in this guy. It's smaller because it was a 2-year school. And lastly, right here, Augusta University, where engineering is something that I specialize in, as you heard in the teach just now. You take materials, for example, as an engineer who wears fancy pants and dress shoes, as seen here, is exactly why I have been here to communicate to you what materials are. Because I have a degree, an engineering degree, in spaghetti models hurricane soil production. It was the small one, it was the small school. But you see, as you learned just recently, I know that building things starts with a foundation, foundationism. Because with foundations comes responsibility, and well, it's responsible to build on sand. We all know it's solid, right, Fuzz? Nope. Or was it rock? It was rock? It could have been sand. Well, you should have told me before we filmed. It could be rock. Sand rock. Build on sand rock, kids. Of course it was sand. Why would it not be sand?
How much did you pay?
Well, it was a $68 plane ticket and a lobster.
What did he do with the lobster?
I don't care, but I'll give him another week. Maybe next episode.
Absolutely. Yeah,
we'll go with that.
It's a second chance.
It's grace, right?
Sure, why not? Why not?
Grace.
Absolutely. So, I mean, that was compelling.
I don't really know where to go from there.
I really, I'm a little struggling. I tell you what,
we just need to go. Just go there.
Thanks, Troy. And we really appreciate you doing whatever that was.
It's like, thanks, I think.
Yeah, I think
Am I smarter?
I mean, I feel like I'm not, I don't feel like I'm dumber.
Okay, hang on. Well, if you'll let me.
Go ahead.
Here's what I think Troy was trying to say.
What was he trying to say?
Sand never really works well as a foundation. And sand is like, in the spiritual sense, it's like the stuff that, it's the false things, the wrong things that the world tries to teach you that are the right things when they're really not. And so we take the solid rock as a foundation, and that rock being Jesus. I think that's what Troy was getting at.
That's what he was getting at.
So we build our lives on Jesus as the foundation, as the cornerstone. And I'm pretty sure what he was getting at was we can't go wrong if Jesus is the foundation and not things of the world.
I think you've nailed it. I think that's exactly what Troy was trying to say.
So I really have to call him
absolutely
and work something out for the next episode.
For sure,
and we'll see if he gets that right.
We'll see if he gets there.
But we're rolling. We're rolling on to the next thing.
So it's now time for what we call, it's a segment.
Yes.
Kidapalooza segment. So we've had, well, what have we had so far? We've had Play It.
No, Sing It was first.
We had Sing It.
Worship.
Right, we had Worship, which was awesome. And then we had
Play It.
Then we had Play It.
Games.
Right. And then we had Check It.
That was Travis and Mickey.
So now, and then Troy was part of Check It. Whatever that was.
We'll figure out what Troy is.
We'll figure out what Troy is. And then, but now we've got one of our favorite parts. So, I mean, they're all favorite parts. So when we say they're favorites, we mean like all of Kidapalooza is totally our favorite.
All of it.
But here's the thing. Right now we've got Miss Cat. Miss Cat's coming up with our special segment called Rep It.
Can you tell me, please tell me what Rep It is all about? Because I think I know.
Yeah.
And I'm about to get really excited.
I know, right? So what Rep It is all about is taking what we learned from Mr. Travis and Miss Mickey and Troy.
Yeah.
And what you just summarized from Troy. And we're figuring out how that works its way out in our hearts and in our minds. And how we do those things in our regular daily lives. So we learn how to represent it. So we rep it.
Are you telling me it's small group time?
It is small group time.
Small group in your home, small group time.
Yes.
Like
with the greatest people to answer your questions in the history of time, mom and dad.
They're gonna get together in their living rooms.
Totally.
With their friends and their buddies and their parents.
Sure.
And they're gonna talk about what we just talked about?
That's exactly what's gonna happen, Mr. Ben.
Wow.
It is gonna be so fun.
So I can't wait to see what Miss Kat has got for us today for our segment, Rep It. Miss Kat, what do you got for us?
My name is Kat, and I'm going to be with you guys during this segment of Rep It. During Rep It, we're going to discuss exactly what we've learned today from Travis and Mickey and sort of Troy. So wherever you guys are, if you're in your living room, well, I'm in my living room. Since I'm in my living room, I'm just gonna get comfy. So why don't you guys just get comfy, relax, maybe take your shoes off, put some slippers on, whatever you find around the house, maybe a blanket or whatever. Grab some friends and family, and let's talk about what's happened today. So, let's begin. I'm gonna ask you guys questions, 3 questions, and you guys are gonna have 2 minutes to talk to anybody around you about what you've learned. First question is, what does it mean for Jesus to be the cornerstone? How is Jesus the cornerstone of your life? And what are some ways we can show people Jesus is our cornerstone, just like Peter? That was so much fun. I hope you guys had fun too. And I hope this sparked a little bit of a conversation in your house. If you're watching this live and need a little extra time, then the questions will be put at the end of the episode. And if you're not watching this live, then you can pause the video at any time. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Miss Cat. That was epic.
I liked how she like put on the fuzzy slippers and just kind of had to sit down.
Just had a moment with us, huh?
We really had a moment. I was like she was in my living room.
Absolutely, teaching, like helping us understand and asking us good questions.
Cool.
It was really cool.
Really kind of cool.
It was pretty epic. Thanks, Miss Cat. You are the bomb.com.
Can't wait till the next episode.
Yeah.
Maybe the fuzzy slippers will come back.
Maybe she'll bring the fuzzy. Maybe she'll bring something new. You never know.
You never know.
You never know with Miss Cat.
Hey, Mr. Steven. So I don't know if I mentioned this to you before at the beginning of this episode, but it's Kidapalooza, right?
Yeah. So I've been really disappointed. So, Mr. Ben, here's the thing.
I'm
Confession.
going to
Confession.
Confession. Nope. I'm going to end your disappointment.
Because I've been disappointed, and you know I've been disappointed because Kidapalooza 2020 is at home. So there's no room for slime, Mr. Ben. There's no room for slime.
And that, my friend, is where you are wrong. Because we figured this thing out. It is time for a fifth-ish segment.
Wait a minute, hold on. Stop, Mr. Ben. Are you saying that there is gonna be slime in Kidapalooza 2020?
Do you guys see this smile on my
Look at
face?
this. Are you serious? I'm so excited. Tell me, Mr. Ben. Don't get my hopes up and then crash them on the rocks. Don't do it.
I brought in another friend.
Yeah?
One of our Kids Live hosts, Miss Darcy, for the sole purpose of taking the slime machine on the road, okay?
Road slime?
Road slime.
Yes! Road slime! I'm so excited. Cue.
Check this out.
The applause.
Oh yeah. Can we slow clap for that? Can you slow clap at home?
Everybody just
road
slow clap.
slime.
Slow clap.
This segment I'm calling Press It. Miss Darcy, we're throwing it to you, Miss Darcy. You might show up on this screen. I hope not, but you're going to show up on their screen at home. Miss Darcy.
100%. Yes, Miss Darcy, where you at? Miss Darcy.
Hi guys, it's Miss Darcy, and guess what? It is slime time. We are in the slime wagon, slime train. I don't know what they're calling it. You know what? It doesn't really matter. It is a mobile slime machine, and we are on our first slime contestant. I know who's gonna press the button, but who are they gonna pick? That is gonna be the coolest thing to see, and we are so excited. So, we're on our way, we're almost there. So stick with me, and it's gonna be a great time. I'm so excited, it's gonna be fabulous. Oh my gosh, Haley Ellis? Are you Haley Ellis? Yes. Woo! Haley Ellis! We have found her. She has said her Bible verse. Congratulations, Haley! That's such a great job. Okay, so we have you here. The question is, who are you?
It's Haley! Hi! I missed you.
Oh my gosh, you chose Miss Tammy? Miss Tammy Lattimore. Oh my gosh, that's a great pick. Oh my god. So now comes the twist. You ready for this one? You can choose to keep Tammy, or you can slime your mom. No? You want to stay? Oh, Miss Tammy. Oh, Miss Tammy it is. All right, give me my five. Good job.
Oh boy, I thought it was gonna be
Press it. Press it. Press it. Press it. Press it.
Here we
Press
go.
it. Press it. Press it.
3, 2, 1.
How you feel, Miss Tammy?
a little slimy.
Go give her a hug, Kaylee.
That was awesome. Okay, so now you know how it works. all you have to do is memorize your Bible verse, upload it, have your parents upload it to baylife.org/KPA Monday by noon, and you could be involved in this. Let's see what you got. We're gonna find out what our next week's Bible verse is. Let's kick it back to the studio with Stephen and Ben. What do we got?
Mr. Stephen.
Oh, that was awesome!
That was a slime machine
in a truck! That was a slime machine in a truck!
That drove up to somebody's house, knocked on the door. Oh, my wig's coming off.
Well,
we knocked on the door. The kid came out, we're like, you won because you submitted your Bible verse and you get to slime somebody and you picked your parent. Whoa! We put him in the truck and we pressed the button.
It was epic.
Slime.
So good. So good.
So, listen, they have a chance to be on the next episode.
So how they got on this episode was before Kidapalooza started on our Bay Life Kids Facebook group, we allowed our parents out there who were participating in Kidapalooza to record their kids saying the first verse. They said their verse, they got put in a box for a hat, they get their name picked out, they got a chance to slime. This week, you're gonna do the same thing. Have mom and dad upload you saying your verse, and then we're gonna pick a name from a hat, and on Tuesday nights, we're going to come to your house, and you're gonna have a chance to slime, and then we're gonna play that on the Thursday episode.
So somebody on Monday afternoon
is gonna find out.
Is gonna get a phone call.
Oh yeah.
From this guy.
That guy.
Or my friend Miss Rebecca who's behind the camera.
Gal. She's behind
that
the camera.
Gal.
Yeah, she's one of the people that make it happen.
You could win it.
Behind the scenes.
And then you can press it.
Press it.
All right? But nobody can submit their verses to us unless they know what the verse is.
That's right.
Do you know what the verse is for
I
next week?
do know what the verse is. Wait for it, Mr. Ben.
Please share that with us.
Right here. Are you ready?
Dun,
I'm
dun,
gonna
dun,
go
dun.
ahead. Yes. It will be for you.
In his best storytelling accent possible, Mr.
The
Stephen.
day one, episode 1, the key verse. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. That's what Mark 10:45 says. Let me say it one more time, Mr. Ben.
Please do.
Mark 10:45 says, for even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many.
The verse
is the verse.
That verse isn't very long, but there is a lot of meaning inside of that thing. So
absolutely.
That's the verse you need to memorize. You need to get your parents to record you saying that, upload it to our site, and we might pick you to slime next week.
That's right.
Look, man.
I feel like we've already reached the end of the agenda. I'm
Sadly
so sad.
enough,
I'm so sad.
I think we're at the point where I'm out of content.
Yeah, well, for this week.
For this week.
But there's
a whole
lot more. There's a whole lot more coming.
Lot more.
So, Bay Life Kids, Kidapalooza 2020 has already begun, and you have been a part of it with us. Moms and dads, don't forget, record your kids, take pictures, enjoy this time that you have to share and to teach and to rep it and to sing it and to play it with your family at home and with your neighbors. So during this week, please take lots of pictures, take lots of video, upload it to the site, baylife.org/KPA, click the upload button, and you'll be able to upload it directly from your phone right there.
So I'm gonna send it back over to our friend Tia. You saw her at the beginning of this episode. You're gonna see her at the end of the episode here in just a second. Miss Tia, what do you got for us as we wrap up episode 1 of Check It Out, Kidapalooza 2020? Tia, over to you.
Thank you so much for joining us as we wrap up day 1 of Kidapalooza. Now just remember, if you have pictures or videos, go to baylife.org/KPA and click that upload button to send them in. Join us next week for episode 2 on Thursday as we do Superhero Night. We can't wait to see you represent your favorite superhero. Until then, I'm Tia, signing out.